What will you stand up for? In this world we live in today, do you understand the impact that the media has on our society? Are you aware of your ability to analyze, evaluate, and create the media that our culture is exposed to? Are you aware of how powerful you could be? What will you stand up for? Will you continue to support television and its sexual content, or the violence that is seen on reality TV shows? Is that what we want for our future children and generations to come? How can we sit back and watch these mediums take over our lives, degrade women as sexual objects, and think that violence is entertaining? When will we stand up and say no more? Are we going to sit back and become all the same? Listen to the same radio stations that play the same music with the same message, and the same morning scammers that laugh at the expense of a possible crisis? Will you continue to look past the judgment and stereotyping that major films create for our so-called entertainment? How can we as a culture, as an intelligent society, think that it is okay for these industries to advertise what they see as beautiful and allow young women to think that they need plastic surgery to enhance their natural state? Will we continue to pretend that the images that we see in magazines are real? You know what's real to me? Music. The way it understands me and the power it has to change my mood. Music allows me to express myself and relate to the artist that creates it. It connects us all together in some way or another. Not quite like the news. Are you listening to what they want you to listen to? Believing that crisis and murder is a bigger story than anything good that our people do? When was the last time you picked up an actual newspaper? Newspapers have been so overlooked in the past decade and have been replaced with the internet. But we forget the benefits that reading can actually do for us. We forget how important it is to turn the pages of a book. When was the last time you've read a book? Society doesn't promote that because there are industries that are trying to block us from mentally evolving, but want us to buy further into technology. They want our children to become consumed with video games that promotes violence instead of feeding their brain with positivity and how to communicate with others. These industries have the resources to control our lives, only if we let them. It's time to take a stand for what's right. It's time to take control over our culture and make changes. Changes in what entertains us, and changes in what we feel about others. Changes in the food that we eat so that we can energize our mind, body, and soul. We can save our animals and the environment by taking small steps to change our eating habits and say, no, I will not eat genetically modified organisms. And show more support to our local farmers markets and small businesses. Let's read more and think outside the box and spend less time worrying about social media and how many likes and views we get on Instagram and Snapchat. Together, as a collective society, we can grow.